What's up, guys? This is Sean, and today I want to share a session that I had with Charles. So he's the owner and the writer of this blog called KopiandProperty, which is pretty right? Which is pretty popular among the property investors. And what we talked about somewhat, I hope will resonate with a lot of young people, as well as people who is trying to have that second income or passive income. And I often encourage a lot of people to start making content, putting their passion out there. Who knows, you will actually have a channel or a media platform that you can monetize or collaborate with other brands and things like that, which can also translate into more income and you can buy more properties lah. Yeah, so I guess that's the session. Please enjoy.
So everyone, welcome to today's Kopi Talk. Is number 11. Today we focus on a very important topic, especially nowadays. Everyone is talking about having another stream of income, and someone actually said that passive income. Actually, there's nothing passive about passive income. Everything must be actively done so that you have passive income, right?
So true.
And today we have iherng. In fact, if you have never heard of him before, that means you have not been investing in property and have not watched much real estate related YouTube's videos. Iherng is someone whose videos I love tremendously. The reason is because there's no jargon. If you listen to his video, you will understand that everything he would explain in a very easy to understand manner, and it's very direct. And you won't have the everything is good about a certain property kind of review in his videos.
Wow.
So that is not true.
It's so weird to hear it from another guy in front of me,
Yeah, that means I really watch your videos. Otherwise, I would not know.
Thank you.
When did you start this YouTube channel? And tell us, what was your goal when you first started?
3 years ago, to be exact. But on a serious note, is 2 years lah. So the difference is because I'm those like property fat lah, where I just go around really on a weekend, right? When I got nothing to do, I will go and check out properties one. That's why some agents don't like me lah. Back then, every time I go join into people's conversation, then people will just say, "Hey, you see, the real estate guy is here." He whole day, right? He will talk about real estate only, nothing else. That was the point where people now, my friends all starting to get married, and that's the age when they buy property, right? Hey, bro, hey, I go this sales gallery, you want to come or not? You want to come or not? Then I said, sometimes cannot lah. Then like, hey, sure you need what to see. Then okay, you know what? Let's make a video lah to actually just guide people through. So that was the first intention of all the videos. That's when I start all the series, and manatao it took off. People start viewing. And the first property review was taken also without intention of selling the property. It's really like it's like I go in, okay, this is what you will see, what you will get, and things like that. So if you are also looking into a new property, that should be the things that you focus on lah.
Which property was that? Still remember or not? Which property was that?
Yes, episode 1, Arnica.
Where is that?
Gardens.
Gardens. Okay, cool.
So Tropicana Gardens, 4 blocks almost I review already.
Okay.
Till my episode 20 something 30. Then I start seeing tractions. People do view. Then the biggest question is that even I don't watch my own videos. Why would you want to watch my videos? Until today though. So I started figuring out how was it helpful to people. Then only I start focusing. So 2 years down is when I really got serious lah.
Serious lah. So how many of your own friends saw your videos and actually bought properties because of your videos?
Friends, none though. Friends, because the thing is this, I talk a lot about fake environments. Fake environments, it's when a new creator, let's say if I'm starting a singing channel, right? Then I tell the whole world I'll be starting a show. Then the first show, everybody show support one ma. Your friends lah, family lah, all give you like lah. Awesome.
Common.
Common. But that gives you like as people always say, don't get high in your own supply, right? That created an environment that a lot of people think that they are somebody really.
Yes, definitely.
Then when it's it's not what the market is telling you.
Yeah.
So until the fourth episode, fifth episode, then all your friends all get busy already. Then bye bye lo. So then your confidence, right? You cannot take the
Go down.
harsh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like suddenly it was a
Mm.
200, 300 per night kind of people. Suddenly
Mm.
now two, including myself on the phone. So it's like one. Then wow, then they don't want to do it. So a common advice for first time creators, right? I will start channels very discreetly, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
True. True.
the
Very
first
true.
50 videos is gonna suck, man.
Yeah. Very
Uh,
true. Very true.
so it's to just get through that, and when you know somebody that is too close, right? You don't listen to him as much, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Your
Very
dearest
true.
friends, right? So
Yeah.
like my
Very
friends
true.
will think, why would people want to listen to you for property? I every day have breakfast with you last time. The same thing when you rap, but it's only 10, like when I buy my first property, it was 23. Like it's almost 10 years already. That's why I saw and I'm feeling the benefits of it. So I kind of like, because last time I used to regret, people get to party lah, buy new car
Yeah.
lah. Then I go and settle for brick and mortar.
Yes.
So
Yes.
silly. Then now it's like, ooh, I'm not silly way. I'm not silly.
Definitely. Actually, property investment is always a long-term kind of thing. So
Yep.
you don't see happening until like a couple of years later, and then suddenly, wow, why so much one? Why has it increased so much? Yeah.
Yep.
And I totally agree with you about the starting point being the hardest, because when I first started KopiandProperty also, all my friends support, click like, click everything. But then suddenly there were no more visits, no more clicks, then anyway, I don't care lah. So I continue writing, and after a while, even if my friends don't visit also, I'm fine already.
Correct,
Because the Google search engine start to
recommend you and things like that.
recommend me and things like
Algorithms.
that.
Yeah. If you start to create channels to share, right? Make sure that it's something that you're passionate about.
Yes.
But until today, right, I think a lot of people
Totally.
misunderstand, right? I'm doing this for the money one. So a lot of people don't know that on a Sunday morning, I still wake up at 6. I wake up at 6 every day lah. So I still wake up at 6 on the Sunday, and the first thing I do before my coffee is I edit videos. First thing I wake up, right? People, it's a job to somebody if you hate doing it.
Yes.
But you shake me up, hey, go edit video, I will go and edit video.
Yeah.
So that's something
Very
I
good,
truly
very good.
enjoy, that storytelling method.
What are some of the most important things which everyone must be aware when they first start a YouTube channel, beyond just you must be diligently doing it every day? What are the things that we need to bear in mind?
There's never a perfect work lah. I think I follow this belief a lot, where perfection is just an excuse of not executing. A lot of people will keep saying that, can I do this shot again? Can I do that shot again? Can I take that screen again? So I'm from an architectural background. So when we chased for project last time, the let's say it's Friday is the deadline, Thursday is the most productive one. Even I give you 2 months,
Very true.
2 months, 3 months, right? The last day is the most productive one. My religious belief is to produce more, but the first thing is to focus on what you like first lah.
Yeah,
a lot of people
totally
choose topics, right, that they think it's cool because it might make money. That's it. Like I keep encouraging people who is like, you're riding your bike every day already, share about it, and do it for yourself first, not for your audience. A lot of people try to do it. Oh, I think my audience would like this, right? Then only I do it. So like when you're doing it for yourself, right, then the whole angle of production is very different already.
Totally agree. And it's by far more natural and easier for people to accept as well, rather than you force it out,
Yes.
Very, very fake.
Then it's also boils down to the consumption that we are used to right now lah. So after our 4G came out, right, no more. Last time we need to wait for videos to load one. After that, no more already, right? People consume YouTube way more. And it's no longer like TV commercial,
Yeah.
So if it's TV commercial, right, I only see you on screen for 30 seconds.
No, 30 seconds too long. They will go bankrupt.
Oh yeah, like
Probably,
15.
probably
15 lah.
15 is maximum already. Yeah,
So on a 15-second one, so I don't really see a lot of personality and things like that one.
yeah,
But then when YouTube came about, is every creator is trying to figure out how do I see you every day. That's why daily shows, right? The format of daily shows works the best.
yeah.
Every morning you wake up, you
True.
listen to me first.
True.
Then after that,
True.
now the new type of consumption, it's Netflix type. So when Netflix came about, I don't have the TVB, the binge watching era lah. Like last time we take like VCRs, right? 20 episodes, then I will finish it in a weekend. It's happening in YouTube. What I meant is people will start just binge watch. They will just let it play. Watch or don't watch, never mind. They will just let it play.
Yeah. Totally agree.
So if you reverse engineer that, right? What would be something that you would like to watch every day? Then it takes out your persona already. A lot of people are like, I need to be active. I need to fake a personality. You know, that is very tiring. It's okay, but it's very tiring. And when audience see you on real life, bluffs already.
Yes, and that's the end. That's how many channels end.
Yeah. Unfortunately lah. So to me, to sustain a channel, I'm your usual dude. That's why like some of the audience that see me real life, right? They are very surprised I'm totally the same dude.
Yeah, so you have produced over 100 property shootings, right? How long does it take for you to produce one video?
Today I just like post episode 115. But it's a result of visiting more than 300 of them lah.
Wow.
Because not every shoot gets into. Sometimes like rain lah, sometimes battery died lah, sometimes microphone something wrong lah, right? That's something I'm very proud of. Not a lot of people can really say that they visited 300 over buildings before.
Then are there any projects which is so bad that after you take halfway you say, never mind, I'm not going to take this any further?
No.
So far no. Okay.
I'm dying to go and check out low cost housings.
Okay, cool.
Like flats, right? Like I've been to Acorn Lay and like 3,005 per square feet kind of projects. I want to go back to like 100 ringgit per square feet kind of project.
Yeah.
So to tell everybody, right? We are very fortunate.
Yes. We are. Actually, we are. Yeah.
Correct. So that's one way. Then the other one is I shoot a project max 3 hours.
Okay.
So it's a run and gun kind of thing.
Yeah, what about the editing?
Editing, the first video is the longest. The first video took like 2 days lah.
Wow. Okay.
Because I was editing on Photoshop.
Okay.
I didn't know Adobe Premiere Pro because I was not from this line of industry at all. I don't know what was editing, what was music.
Yes.
I need to pay for music one. Hey, that's new. Then like what is intro, what is outro, what is caption, what is title, all those things, right? I learned everything on YouTube.
Yeah. Okay.
Now for the latest videos, sometimes I can shoot in the morning. The video is out in the evening already.
Wow, very fast.
But it something to also point out is the artistic requirement. Because property developers or property people, right, are very used to very beautiful shots.
Yeah.
Like that. Wow, that movement.
Yes.
The car driving. Actually, real life you won't see this kind of thing. So to me, I'm not producing an ad. So if I'm doing a 10-15 second ad, then every frame needs to be perfect, right? And sometimes when I do speak to a lot of people from the film industry, they totally disregard all my formats because chincai, right? Like you do video like chincai do, you know. I still remember the first time I go into a official shoot, more official one, right? Sean, where's your crew? Yeah, I asked what's a crew? I don't even know what's a crew, you know. Then like me lo. Then nobody shoot for you. Then my camera lo. That time I was holding a phone, an iPhone 6s. You use phone to shoot your videos, one? Who edit? Me lo. Who do subtitle? Me lo. Who post? Me lo. Yeah, because I didn't have that formal education about filmmaking. Hence, I think I'm lucky. I was not constrained in that. or
Yeah.
things must be this kind of format kind of thing.
Totally agree. Totally agree.
Mm.
Yeah.
So it's a blessing in disguise.
Yes, I totally agree. In fact, I would recommend everyone to just follow iherng's way, because please be real rather than you try to change your way and things like that.
That's why it's important, right, to do
Yeah.
things because you like it.
Totally agree.
Because
Totally agree.
a lot of the creative industry, right, they came out with the aspiration of being that next film editor, so passionate
Mm,
and raw talents, right?
mm.
Unfortunately, they were kind of bashed by industry requirements.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah,
you think, right, who are the people calling the shots on creatives? People
yeah,
who don't know anything about it,
yeah, yeah.
right? So
Totally agree.
so
Totally
that
agree.
is very contradicting. And most
Mm,
of the times, right, the first draft is always the best, right? In every creative process, right, the first draft is always the best. The first take is
yeah,
always the best.
yeah,
Just because we are there and I paid for your 6 hours, right? I want to redo every time, maximize you, right? So that is some bad habits that I realized later. Because
yeah,
like even in the makeover guys, right, when we do shoots, right, there's no reshoot one. And sometimes when the something wrong with the memory card or the audio
yeah,
got
yeah,
cut off, right?
yeah,
We will then have creative approach to do it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that is something that I've learned along the way, lah. Just to share also.
How much have you spent on your gadgets so far, and what are some of the gadgets that we must have at minimum? Right. Let's talk about a starter. What are some of the things that I should have to start off as a YouTuber and start to produce videos? Yeah.
I started with an 18 ringgit tripod.
Wow.
From Mr. DIY one. Then until that one the putus already.
Okay.
So I think having, because everybody has a phone ma, so I'm assuming everybody has a smartphone. Then once you get that rig, right, then you start producing. You just turn on and you start recording. Based on my experience, I think a lot of people come to me with the aspiration to be a filmmaker or YouTuber, right, content creator. A lot of people spend too much on gadgets, really, seriously. Like
Totally agree.
my phone, then after my phone is so bad, right? Because I don't know how to use it, then always I crash here, knock here. Then after that, I invested in a drone. But previously, I was flying a drone during my property developer days. So I also crashed like 2 or 3 of them already. After the drone, then I started shooting for my company. So in makeover guys, so then we just use the same camera. So I just upgraded a camera which is like a Canon M50. I think entry price is like 2,000.
Yeah.
It's definitely cheaper than the phone. But the main thing I'm trying to highlight here is that a lot of people are willing to spend a lot on shooting stuff, not editing stuff. They will spend 8,000, 10,000, right, on the camera, lights, stabilizer, drone, everything, right?
Yeah.
Hey, the software to edit, right, you need to pay 300 a month. One. That totally crushed the dream, Totally, they don't want to continue anymore just because of that 300 a month. And that I really want to remind a lot of content creators want to be, right? To try out shooting first, and put it then into an edit, and to go through a full cycle first. Shoot, try out to edit, put in music, put in caption, then upload it.
Yeah.
So it's a total process. It's not only shooting. I think shooting is one of the easiest one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is something I wish a lot of people should know earlier lah.
I noticed that in your videos you usually is alone. Would it have been better to have a partner in this YouTuber journey, or you still think it's best to start it alone?
I think if you have friends to do it together, it's more fun, number one. But then I'm doing it alone, not by choice. Just because I'm doing it while I'm having a full-time job. A lot of people forget that I have a full-time job. And then I started it back before I joined the Makeover Guys. So before I joined the Makeover Guys, I was with this agency that I was in charge of digital marketing. That's cool. Where it really took off. Then I can only do it after 6, 7 o'clock. And then sometimes weekends is in my only chance of shooting. So then you come to see, right? Hey, my PM hours, right? Meaning 7 to 11 o'clock plus my weekends, I can achieve way more in comparison to my 9 to 5 days. That's the difference when you like something.
Yes.
That's when I also realized that if I were to have another partner, he or she may not like my way of
Your
doing
schedule, yeah,
it.
correct.
Then the passion may not be matching as well.
Mm,
So
mm.
we will be arguing on silly stuff like
Yeah, definitely,
or the
definitely.
font of the video, the length of the
Yeah,
video before
yeah,
and things like that lah.
yeah,
Based on a lot of YouTubers, and I think I see on the internet, right?
yeah.
They will have a personal channel as well as a group channel.
Ah, okay, okay.
So
Cool.
there's no right or wrong. So just that, like
Mm,
now, if somebody were to include me into their group to do fun
mm,
stuff, right? I'm totally
mm,
open, man.
So I guess to start off, perhaps by yourself is easier to control as well, right? There are
But it's
some people.
also
Yeah,
but it's also
go ahead.
because it's free.
Yeah,
There's no cost involved. Like business, right? A lot of people want to start, they want to do it themselves or so, and just they need a partner just because they got no money, ma. So when it's free, right? Just start it, and when you are working 3 o'clock, now we get to hustle, right? I get to work on
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
at 3 o'clock midnight. I cannot sleep. I come down and
Mm,
do my
mm,
videos on. Yeah. So if in a company I can't, if I depend on a photographer or videographer to shoot me on his free
yeah,
time,
yeah.
sure pick check one.
Yes, yes.
Uh,
Nothing
and
happens. Yeah.
and in the initial, everything is going to lose money or lose time,
Yes,
waste time
yes.
in that terms, right? Then it adds up to all the disappointment. Even like now, for example, at my stage, like 20,000 is coming very soon. Yes.
Yeah,
20,000 subscribers. If I were to hire another editor or videographer, right?
yeah, yeah,
I know that they cannot bullshit me because I totally know how to do it. I just need you to
yeah,
free up my time. So it's a
yeah,
very different mindset when I'm dependent on you. That's a
yeah,
very different
yeah.
story.
Totally agree. So there are some people who say that the longer the video, the better it is. But of course, there are some people who say if it's too long, nobody will bother to watch. So based on your experience, which is better?
Common. This is a very common thing I get a lot lah.
Mm,
If Yip Man, right? I'm a huge fan of Yip Man lah. If Yip Man latest episode, right? It's 8 hours, right? I will finish 8 hours.
okay, cool.
So something I did, I don't really like, right? Even for 3 seconds, I won't watch.
Yeah, yeah, true, true.
So that's one way of looking at it. That's why I got 2 hours episode, the interview sessions and things like that, and I do get people finish the whole.
Wow,
One.
wow. Okay,
So
okay.
I'm grateful for that. But what I'm trying to say, if I'm really into that kind of format or content, right, I would finish it, right?
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
really up to the market to decide sometimes.
yeah.
And most of these statements comes from people who are stuck in the previous creative mindset. I only have that
Okay,
30-second
okay.
slot or 15-second slot.
Yeah, to
So-
capture the attention, right? Yeah.
Correct. So it's 15 so a 15-second would work best. A lot of people lack practitionership. A lot of people just hear, say, they read here, oh, I read about this, right? That's one way. Like the other way, it's different platforms. You have different kind of viewers. Like
True.
on as the same video, right?
Yeah.
I post on YouTube, post on Facebook, post on Insta Stories, post on LinkedIn. It will have different results.
Okay, okay.
So the only reason for that is my mood when I go into YouTube, right? If your video is too short, right, I'll get angry one. I'm sitting on my living room, I on TV, right? I'm ready for long form content, and you give me a 3 minute one. Then I need to look for thing to watch again. Right? But on Facebook kind of format, contents are popping out for you. So you are looking at things passively versus actively. So if you have that in mind, right? That's why the contents I don't usually put up just straight up everywhere.
Okay.
So the right way to do it is like I have a YouTube main priority. I will cut down shorter for Facebook. Then I will only do snippets for Insta Stories. Then I will cut it more gempak for TikTok. Then I will turn it into an article form on my website and on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
So again, a lot of people forget that I'm a digital marketer also.
Yeah. Very true. Everyone, a lot of effort. This is not just shooting and then that's it. Yeah.
So these are the signs that you will learn along the way.
Yes.
And if you like something, right, so deeply, right, willingly, you will invest a lot of time into it.
Yeah. just now you spoke about your subscriber base, which is going to reach 20,000 very soon. So how did you build your subscriber base? Were there any special efforts in doing it?
No. Unfortunately, they aren't. Because like I mentioned just now, right? The channel, the main intention was to do it for myself. Very selfishly, right? I think first of all, if the creator is happy doing what he's doing, right? And trying to address a point where the knowledge gap between the rich and the poor, right, is getting wider and wider, and nobody's doing anything about it. And I'm just trying my very best to address that bit by bit. Secretly, I create videos, right, to address one person at a time.
Okay.
One
Yep.
person a video.
Yeah.
So there's this book, don't know written by who. It's 1,000 true fans. Everyone only needs 1,000 true fans to achieve great thing. My take, right? I have property reviews. I also have this talk show kind of thing where I address problems sent by the audience one at a time. A lot of people, when I started this, again from the digital space, right, marketing space, hey, you're very silly lah. You spend so much effort, right, to address one person. Like, to me, it's my channel lah. Go away lah. Don't kacau lah. Not your time, also my time ah. Why you so concerned? So, but that created a very different effort, and people can feel it, right? When you are trying to sell or you're trying to really address something.
Educate, inform,
Yep, and
true.
I think I also kind of got lucky, but I guess luck comes with people with preparation, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So I worked very hard, and I was in a cross junction actually when I want to start the channel, right? I was going to do something else, but if I were to miss this boat, then I think I will regret along the way.
Yeah.
So when I decided to dip myself truly into YouTube, right? My sole goal was the KPI, right? Was not how many viewers that I get or how many subscribers. Never. My sole goal for 2 years is 3 videos per week.
Okay, cool.
So again, also, until Sunday night, right, I will post 2 because that's the deadline. And a lot of people would think that you're silly lah. A lot of people would be very demotivated when they see, right, 0 view.
Yeah.
Everyone starts with 0. And that's the best part actually, when nobody's watching, right? What you're doing is truly reflecting what you really like.
Yeah.
And until I didn't really check, but I do read all the comments, one thing. Because I follow Gary Vee a lot, so he mentioned that don't be too entitled. I try to respond. So I'm very proud. Last time I respond to every comment. Every single comment I comment, and sometimes you get the best inspiration out of comments because it's very real. I still remember it's episode 26. There was a lady that right, Sean, thank you very much for all your effort, right? You truly helped me a lot. Then I further boil down, why and things like that. I'm just trying to understand. We work from Monday to Saturday. Sunday, I need to do house chores and it's family day. When sales gallery open? Office hours only.
Yeah.
They close at 6. So does it mean that as a normal person who work from 9 to 6, I will never get to visit the sales gallery? Then on Saturday, Sunday, you make it event days, when everyone's free, then it's very inconvenient for me to bring my kid as well. So it's not as safe.
True.
So if you reverse that, right, and it's not as friendly. So your channel, Sean, your channel really do help, and I get to be in my convenience, choosing property by property. So until I really confirm this is the one, right?
Then only you go.
Then only I make correct.
Yes.
Another thing to address is also from here I get a lot of insights. One thing like my channel kind of prosper, right, because of the sales process done by the property agents. I'm sorry to say this. I think maybe those are very bad encounters, most likely.
Okay.
So a lot of people are very fearful of stepping into sales galleries and making appointments. So I still remember when people complain about me being very sweaty in the video. But that's the original condition if you were to visit properties.
Yeah.
you go walk the facility there, then you got no
Yes.
fan, no light.
Yes.
Then it's very
Yes.
hot one, and it's not a very
Yes.
pleasant thing that everybody would like to go through.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's why on the contrary, a lot of people wear jacket and wear suit and tie, right? Nothing wrong with that, but I think this is a very different flavor. Lor.
Mm,
Uh,
mm.
even by wearing sports t-shirts, I'm sweating like mad already, right? I can only imagine if I were to wear suit and tie. Oh. By doing all this, you address a question one by one,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
people can feel it. When people will know, are you for real? Because in
Yeah.
this current internet age, right, fake it till you make it, right, no longer work.
Actually, I don't really believe that. Yeah. I
Mm,
seriously don't believe that. Yeah.
mm. So with a proper suit, right, or a proper car or a proper watch, right, you
Mm, mm.
hmm, yeah. So now people can tell, people can sniff, right, the
Yes.
salesmanship of you, right, from a mile away.
Yeah.
Until when people start to realize, right, hey, Sean is selling nothing. Sean, when are you
Yeah.
going to start your own property talk?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
go online, lah. Yeah. So that's where I guess that's the part where people then get real. They can feel that you are genuine,
Mm,
and that's
mm.
why people follow you, lah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Totally agree. Totally
Mm.
agree. 100% wholeheartedly. Yeah. Tell us about the first time, the very first time the property developer engaged you. What was that project?
A Eco World.
Eco World. Okay. Where is it?
Because there was a dentist who approached me. Hey, bro,
Uh-huh.
I really like your videos. Can you come shoot my new house?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Then I'm like, why would you want me to shoot your house? That until today, I still don't understand like why lah.
Yeah. Why?
But I don't know. And until today, I still don't know. But he enjoys it. Then because when I started, I kind of need to beg agents to let me shoot the
Correct.
video.
Correct. Yeah.
It was pretty silly if you come to think about it. But now, right, when somebody offers you his house, excuse me, his house to let you shoot, right? Or Grab
Yes.
lah, right?
Yes.
Then it was eco sanctuary in Kota Kemuning, and it's
Ah,
pretty close
okay.
to my house lah last time. Then I go and shoot. Then it caught Eco World's marketing team's attention.
Attention. Ah, okay.
Then we collaborated in a few, and a lot of people
Yeah.
don't know this as well. I think the first 150 and the first 200 videos are all done free. So I don't want to have any payments or any monetary, right? Because you don't get to edit the video.
Oh, okay. You don't?
Yeah, I don't. Until
Oh,
lately
okay.
only, then there's like certain arrangements which is because I
Ah,
kind of get used to, because last time no format one. I got no script, and I don't do prior research to before I go to a place, which is
Oh,
silly.
okay.
Whatever that you see on camera, right, is the first take kind of arrangement.
Yep.
And I think it's working lah. But sometimes until when you start to represent brands with 3,005 per square feet kind of pricing, right?
Yeah.
So that one you need to have a bit more responsibility. You don't want to have
Definitely.
so you don't misrepresent data and information, because those are very sensitive. That's why I try to keep away from investment point of views. So like here rental, because the different time set that you watch the video is going to be different as well.
Yeah.
It means, right, like now the 3 years ago video you watch today, right, it don't make sense anymore. And so I started the journey as a document. If I were to next time, like if I were to go on stage, right, the guy that documented 300 buildings, very different, versus
Yes.
1,000 buildings, right?
Yep, definitely.
So many refuse chambers that I visited. When Eco World starts taking up the offers, then I'm very grateful for them. They gave me a lot of opportunity. Then some here and there until now, a few. But the strict rule is either free or a bigger sum of fees lah.
Yeah.
Is to protect my interest in the video.
Yeah.
You get very tired of an artwork, right? After you revise and revise, you know. Because I've been through that process from the other side, from as a client point of view. That's the main reason why I also work full time and run this on my side lah, because it allows me to not be so focused on monetary lah.
Yeah.
So if
Totally
you are
agree.
once you collect money from somebody, right,
Mm,
or even if it's small amount, people will think that, oh, you owe me one. So I
totally
always
agree.
enjoy
Totally
where I
agree.
do free job one. Until
Mm,
today, I still do a lot of free videos one, especially for agents. Like a lot of agent friends, right? Hey, bro, you free or not? Yes, let's go. Free one. A
yeah.
lot of people then start calculating, oh, yo, Sean got how many videos, right? Well, per video, let's say a few thousand, right? Well, he make a lot of money already. No such thing. How I wish.
Yeah, totally
Yeah.
agree. And all these friends will continue to tell everyone about you, which is great.
Mm.
The best is always word of mouth. So how did you know how much to charge when the developer approached you, for example? How did you come up with the amount to charge?
First of all, it was free.
Yeah.
And I still remember one of the videos. For those who know me really well, I did it I go and shoot the project a day before my wedding.
Wow.
I was still sharing the video. I was posting the video on my wedding day.
Mm, mm,
So once it went live, and then
mm,
that was the only mode of marketing that the team was doing lah. And
mm,
the project kind of sold out. And a
mm.
lot of people who went onto the sales gallery, right, they were asking, hey, where's Sean? They
Okay.
thought that I worked there. So that's when they saw a great result. Then they
Yeah.
start offer. They offered me, hey, you know what? We really appreciate your work, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let us pay you. Then I'm like,
Mm,
oh, well, people will pay me to do things that I like one eh. So that's the sweet spot that I really
yeah.
found that time.
Mm,
How do I gauge is because I was in the industry before, and I
yeah.
still remember like property developers, right? Sometimes creative agencies are too overrated.
Mm, mm,
We buy a logo for 300,000. we we like a marketing campaign of a 15-second videos cost you 100,000 and things like that, right? A rendering just because they are from there's nothing wrong with being glam about the company lah, right? But your audience leh, so just to
mm,
have some empathy on the audience side, right?
mm,
You are spending
mm,
100,000 on a thing that people know is an ad,
mm,
and
mm.
people puts a lot of people, how to say this, people value or gauge the quality of a video based on the
Mm.
production value.
Yep. Yep.
Just because you have
Agree.
20 people shooting and you go and rent car lah, rent this, rent that, right?
Yep.
While
Yep.
in comparison, an artist just create a meme, very
Yeah.
creatively just put a meme, right, and an image, right?
Mm,
Then people
mm,
automatically say that this has less value, which is
mm,
very, very
mm,
wrong
mm,
because let the market decide. I think we
mm.
should let the market decide. A lot of people will say that, yeah, Sean, you don't deserve so much payment because you one person, right? Then that's why, like lately also, I'm caught in this dilemma. My 1 minute TikTok video that I
Mm,
do has 40,000 views. And that is by the way shoot kind of thing.
mm.
I shoot my official one already, formal one.
Yeah.
Then I just whip out my phone, put on some music. Then I post on that day, right? Then by the time I
Mm,
finish edit my videos on YouTube,
mm.
here already gained 40 over thousand. Then which one is better in that sense?
Yeah. Yeah. Correct. Correct.
So that's another dilemma. But like always, people will think that, oh, just because I have a better DSLR, a team of professional editors, the outcome would
Yeah.
be way more promising. Because I'm in the space as well. I understand
Mm,
digital marketing a lot. Uh, that's why I understand what was in their mind, in the marketing heads
mm,
kind of mind.
mm, mm.
So that's where I start gauging. Mm.
Yeah. Very true.
And also I have that, I gotta admit that I have that artist kind of PT, the attitude where
Yeah.
I will only shoot in my style.
Mm, mm,
If you are not familiar with my work, right,
mm,
I would
mm,
suggest we don't work together
mm,
because it's very dangerous and it will hurt both
mm,
of us.
mm, mm,
Then especially the 3-on-3, a lot of people will not accept the three bad things or the three things that I don't like on a
mm, mm,
particular property.
mm,
That's
mm,
a very different twist.
mm,
But
mm,
fortunately enough, a lot of developers are aware that
mm.
everybody knows all the bad things, just that they discuss it in Laureate Forum or other platforms
Mm,
only,
mm.
in places that
Yeah,
you don't care. But it
yeah,
doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. I
totally
still
agree.
remember that, in front of the project, there's a low cost project. When you buy, you know there's a low cost, then okay lah. And if you still go ahead with the decision, then it's fine. But a lot of people don't tell you. Then when you get the keys, right, then everybody back check.
Yeah,
Then
very true.
then it turns very ugly. Yeah. So when you understand everything, right, in the industry, right, then you don't work for money, then you will be way happier as a content creator lah. So the weirdest thing is I would do this exact same thing even without getting paid. Right? So that's the very different twist. A lot of people do this for a living. I hope it won't be.
Yeah. Should be what you really, really are passionate about. Would you be thinking of a second YouTube channel after this? What kind of YouTube channel would it be?
Food. Well, I'm so crazy over food because last time no waste ma.
Yeah.
And I was a property agent before, right? So last time when there was no waste and the only way to find buildings, right, is to look for food stalls. There the Jalan Imbi, the Char Siu place. Then if the Subang, then the Chio Van there, you turn there, left there. So that indirectly formed to eat list. I have a to eat list. I still remember when I based in Johor 4 years last time. So every time I come back from Johor in KL, I have a to eat list. Then after I go back Johor, there's a to eat list.
San Lo Mi Fen, San Lo Mi Fen.
Then San Lo Mi Fen, you gotta know which branch. There's 3 different branch. So that's the fun part about real estate as well, because real estate is very close to culture, very close to food, very close to native. It's very native. It's very micro influence. If I were to, because I was big, I was huge, I was fat last time. Basically, I was fat way. Putting a lot of effort to actually be as energetic as today. So but if I were to start a channel, I would do food. And Malaysian, right? Beizao one, sure food one.
Totally agree. Yeah, I guess I should start a food channel or something easier to start off. So actually nowadays, the media, especially all these YouTube channels, or any famous channels, some people will offer to buy up the channel or have some joint venture. Has anyone offered to buy your YouTube channel so far?
Yes.
Wow, cool.
When the channel was 1,000 subscribers, I still remember there was an offer. And 2 months ago, there was another offer. It's pretty silly that the amount, right? I decline, unfortunately. If I'm from a financial point of view, I'm doing this for money, right? It will make total sense. Because you come back to how Airbnb was formed, how Grab was formed, Uber was formed, right? Hoteliers should be the one inventing Airbnb. Right? Definitely. Private car licensing companies should be creating Uber. The property portals and agencies, right, should be doing what I do. Right. So
but it doesn't happen that way.
Correct. That's the beauty part of it. So then that's why now it's make more sense for them to acquire everything. Yes, there's an offer, but no, I will not sell because after I sell, I don't know what to do with it.
Food channel, you just said?
No lah, but then I get fat how?
when you do food channel, you get fat. Then you do get feed channel. I mean, it's continuous.
My God, but I think people are my audience are not in for the look. Although okay lah, I'm not as ugly lah, but I don't know why I'm saying this. But people are not in for me. I think people are in for the knowledge that I speak lah. The real estate time, the agency time, the property development time, the architecture time, and the digital marketing time, right? All this marketing and hidden infos, right, that people don't want you to know. Then when I spit them out, then only people like, oh, this guy is legit. So people care about what is coming out from you more than format or the content itself lah.
But you need to need some time to build up this kind of following. So Michael, you also agree with you. He says not easy. It takes a lot of patience to have a successful channel.
Not really if you really like it lah.
Because it's something that you love, right?
Correct. So on the weekends, I rather not hang out with my friends and I go visit the property. Because as a secretly lah, right? Secretly, if nobody watches my channel, I'm very confident that my children or my chuchu chichi will watch 100% of what I do. And my way of thinking is I need to pay for a Dropbox to upload my memories, right? Now YouTube is kind of like paying me to store my memories,
Yeah.
in that way lah. So you kind of think of it, right?
Yes.
In the future 50 years, 100 years, right?
Mm.
When the thing it's going to evolve, all this footage, right, is going to be so valuable. And I hope and that's why I'm very excited when I get old and like 80 years old, right? I'll go on stage, right? You know, last time Tropicana Gardens 700 per square feet only. Now it's 7,000 per square feet. I told you already to buy that time, you don't listen. That would be so cool because there was no documentation back then,
Yeah.
If we can see KLCC when it was a racetrack, it was a horse racetrack, right? Then it would be so cool to know that the prices around there is 4,000 per square feet right now. So that time I will give my life, I will gadai my life, my kidney and pig, right? Just for the barbed wire to wrap up land with man. So by documenting history, right? Allows more persuasion in the future. And I find that very, very cool to do.
So we have come to the end. It's already 10:02.
So fast, oh my God.
Yeah. You remember just now I told you that we will finish all the questions by 40 minutes and you said no 20 minutes. Yeah, it's 10:02 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So any final advice to all these YouTube experience out there?
Yes, start now because it's free. Because in China, right? Youku, their YouTube is Youku. If you were to upload anything more than 10 minutes, right, you need to pay the platform.
Oh, okay. Wow, cool.
Yeah. So like now when you have the potential of YouTube paying you in the future in terms of AdSense, right? And in terms of AdSense, it's not that great as well. So I'm very open. Like my channel, I'm getting how many? 4 million impressions a month. Don't know, 150 over thousand hours view, right? It's 300 USD only.
Okay.
So AdSense, right, in Malaysia is not as kind, especially if you're a niche, right? So on average, 1,000 view is $1. That's the average calculation. So you're not gonna get rich by being a YouTuber, but if your personality is strong enough and your passion is strong enough and you have a following, right, that's when brands come look for you.
Yeah.
So if you are trying to fake it in the start, hoping that brands will buy you stuff, then it's going to be a total disaster in the end.
Yeah.
So it's going to become a job that you hate. I need to go and fake again. Or I need to put on a show again. So it's very tiring. And like now, I can on the camera anytime I want, without hair or not. Like you look at the MCU episodes, right? My shirt is terrible. Like sometimes my wife also complain, can you wear properly or not? People think like you got no money, and it's very weird why people still listen to you talking about property. So with that in mind, by focusing on what you like first,
right?
And just because you like something so much, right, you are willing to put in effort to improve it and research more on it.
Time and
then
effort.
Automatically, you will progress across time. That your quality your skill sets and you'll be more and more. And marketing world also, we are looking for a lot of key opinion leaders, KOLs, and opinion leaders. So you need to know as much in that particular segment of things. So that's something you need to have an opinion or you need to have knowledge about it first.
Definitely. Yeah.
So there's a difference between influencer and KOLs. I position it very differently. I think it's a maturity point that marketers will understand as well. Like it's no longer about how many subscribers. They look at your latest video, how many views, what's the engagement, and things like that. And the best part about YouTube is this: you want to spend money on it, right? It's so costly.
Yeah, definitely.
And a lot of people come to me, hey Sean, how much you put in YouTube? I'm like, huh? You pay YouTube one? So again, I'm very grateful for all the support I get, but it's that law. If you give without any expectation, right, then you will receive one.
And everyone remember, Sean already told us you only need 1,000 really, really good supporters.
Good fans.
And you'll be successful.
So I guess that's all for the session. Thank you very much for watching and see you on the next one. Ciao.